Hi guys, it's Ali. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'll be looking at the brand new Fenty Beauty Eaze Drop Lip All Over Glow Enhancer. So if you guys want the tea as well as to see how it looks on my skin tone, etc., see the shade I picked up, then go ahead and keep on watching. If you have been watching my channel for some time, then you might pick up that this video does look a little different to what I usually put out. I left literally all of my filming equipment somewhere else, so we are sort of making do with what we've got. If you aren't subscribed, then go ahead and make sure that you do that before we go ahead and get into the tea that is the Fenty Beauty Eaze Drop Lip. So this is the Eaze Drop skin tint that dropped last year. So I wear the shade 20, and I believe that the Eaze Drop Lip is meant to go with this, but there's a couple of different ways that you can wear this product. I'll be exploring a few different ones in this video just to give us options, just so we can see. You guys already know when I bring the tea, I bring it steaming hot, so we are going to give this a good go and see what we can kind of do with this product. I'm going to give a little bit of a brief background about this product. So it does come in 4 different shades. There is Pink Pearl, which is for light skin tones. We've got Taffy Topaz, which is meant for light, medium to medium skin tones. There's Honey Citrine, which is for medium to deep skin tones. And then we've got Bronze Jaspar, which is the shade that I went ahead and picked up. And this is for our deeper skin tone babes. I kind of was umming and ahhing between Honey Citrine and Bronze Jaspar. Part of me wanted to pick up both just to see what would happen, but then I figured that Honey Citrine might have a bit more of a silver pearly shimmer to it that was going to give me a white cast, and I know that Bronze Jaspar definitely looked more on the bronze side, so this is the shade that I went with. In terms of what the product is meant to do, so on the website it says it's an all-over glow enhancer that features skin-loving ingredients that help brighten, hydrate and reduce the look of pores. It's a lightweight sheer formula that you can wear alone, mix with a foundation, or wear as a hydrating base for your makeup. It has prickly pear extract, pomegranate peel, vitamin E and a few other things in there that are meant to be really good for your skin. So yeah, without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get into this product. I'm just quickly going to swatch it for you all so you can see sort of what we are working with. So I'm just going to go ahead and open it up, and I'm just going to do a little drop on the back of my hand. Okay, so it's a deep bronze kind of colour, and I think this is the perfect shade for my skin tone. So I'm just going to spread it out like this, and this is what it looks like. Nice bronzy tone to it. And then if we go ahead and spread it out like this, so it kind of just disappears into my skin. I'm going to show you guys half with the product and half without, just so we can see if there's much of a difference, if any. I've just got SPF on my face right now. There's nothing else on my skin, no primers or anything like that. So this is barefaced, and then I'm just going to do a little squiggle. I think that should be enough. And with that, I'm going to use my hand. I think this is actually the perfect shade for me. I don't think Honey Citrine would have looked the same at all. So just going to blend this into half of my face. This is the side with the product on it, and this is the side without the product. It was really easy to blend out, really lightweight formula, really simple, no issues with the application. In terms of how it looks, I am quite a fan of that. It just has it makes my face look a lot more juicy, a lot more, I feel like it enhances the pigment in my face. Like here, before I put the product on, I don't think I look bad. I think I look quite radiant. The SPF that I had on was doing what it needed to do. But this product has definitely elevated that pigment in my skin. That melanin is popping just that little bit more with the Eaze Drop Lip on it. I don't know if everyone can see that, but that's what I'm picking up. Okay. So I don't hate that. And then on this side, I am going to go in with a mix of Eaze Drop and the Eaze Drop Lip, just to see what happens with a bit more pigment, a bit of a skin tint in there. See if it elevates the skin tint any more than you know, naturally. If you do want to see a review video on the skin tint, I will leave a link in the description box down below. So like I said, I am the shade 20 in the Eaze drop, and I'm just gonna put, I think this is a good amount for half a face, and I don't know if I want to do equal parts of the skin tint and the Eaze drop lip, but we'll see. So I'm just gonna do that so it's in there. And I'm just going to get my finger and mix them together. So the OG Eaze drop is a thicker product than the Eaze drop lip, I will say that much. And I think I've caught a tan, so this shade might not be the most ideal shade for me, but I'm going to just blend this out into my skin. I'm not a huge fan of the finger application though, so I am going to switch to my sponge. Okay, so this is Eaze drop and Eaze drop lip mixed together, and this is just Eaze drop lip on its own. I must say, in terms of a my skin but better look, I would go for the combination, just because it does blur those imperfections and it makes my skin look really, really smooth. But I think that the Eaze drop lip definitely enhanced this product. It boosted the radiance that it gives, and it's just literally a skin-like finish. I'm a little bit obsessed with this side. I of course love this. It looks like my natural skin on any day, but this over here makes me look like I'm wearing absolutely nothing, but that I've got perfect skin. Like, it's giving an illusion. Yeah, I'm definitely a huge fan of the Eaze drop lip and Eaze drop combo. That's gorgeous. I think the way that it minimizes my pores makes that side of my face look absolutely airbrush finished without having that sort of snatched look. You know, I'm low-key here for it. Low-key but high-key. The other thing I kind of wanted to test was that Eaze drop lip mixed into a foundation that I wear on the regular. The reason I wanted to do this is because obviously I know what my foundation looks like when I put it on. So if there is truly a difference, then I will definitely notice it. Plus, I kind of wanted to see how it would react with a matte foundation, given that it's such a liquidy, smooth, hydrating product. I want to see if we can get a really nice in-between with that hydration, that glow, but still taking it back with a little bit of a soft matte finish. So that's what I'm going to do, and I'm using the shade New Caledonia today. I'm typically Macao or Marquises in this foundation, but I've caught a little bit of sun, so again, just a couple drops of this product. I'm a little bit excited about this because I kind of want to see what's going to happen. And then in with that Eaze drop lip, and I'm just going to mix the two together. Yeah, so it's definitely turned into more of a bronzy looking shade. You can kind of see that luminous finish in there. Okay. And this is New Caledonia, which is a bit more on the neutral side than the other foundations that I wear. But I don't think it's a terrible match for me, especially during this time of year, as you can see. Okay, I know I said I like this side, but I'm definitely more of a fan of this side, and I'll tell you why. This side looks a lot more, I hate using the word oily because I love hydration and things like that, but this side definitely looks a lot more glowy, and this side here we've got a glow, but it's not so much as it is all over. It's more here in the cheek area, sort of my high point areas is where we've got that glow, but then overall we do have that natural skin finish on this side as well, but it's a bit more toned down, a bit softer, but at the same time the coverage and just the airbrush effect of this. Okay, you know what? I actually didn't think that Eaze drop lip was going to do a lot for me, but I definitely am leaning more towards adding a few drops of that when I do my foundation routine, just because it looks really cute. I like the finish of that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do the other half of my face with that New Caledonia Eaze Drop mix, so we can have sort of an even skin tone and be looking somewhat sane on camera. And I'm also going to see if this causes any issues for the other products that I put on my face when I do film videos like this. So this is how everything looks now that I've added a few products on top. I was really curious to see if this Eaze Drop Lit would interfere with any of my products or cause any disturbances with my regular makeup routine. And honestly, as you guys can see, my makeup is undisturbed. And I actually quite like the way that I look right now. We've got a little bit of that radiance coming through, but it's not disturbing that sort of soft matte finish that I have been loving recently. I've just put a little bit of the product on the back of my hand because I did see Riri using this on the cheeks for a little bit of enhancement, and I was curious to see what would happen if I did that. I probably shouldn't do this over powder products, but we're doing it anyway, and I don't hate that. I actually kind of like the look of this, and I would probably mix this with the Fenty liquid highlighters that did come out. I think it was earlier this year that I reviewed those, but yeah, just to get a different shade in there, different formula, a little bit of a lighter glow. So yeah, this product does work quite well as just a little touch-up highlighter, nothing too dramatic, nothing too serious, but I think that's where the other three shades would come in. I think Honey Citrine would look stunning on the cheek. I also really like this nice subtle glow that I've got here. So this is the Eaze Drop Lit, and I don't hate it. I actually don't hate it. It's actually a way to dilute your foundations and get a longer wear of your foundations without having to do anything crazy kind of thing. And it does add that luminescent, a nice little boost, a boost of hydration. I'm all for it. Honestly, if it means I get to use less pumps of my foundation and have a bit more radiance in a soft matte foundation like the NARS one, it's actually the best of both worlds. So I do actually approve of this one. I don't know. Yeah, I'm quite content with this. I'd like to see how far this shade stretches. So I'd love to see a few more darker skin tone babes try it out. Deeper than me, lighter than me. I want to see how many of us this can cover. But so far so good for me. No issues. And I'm literally rocking with no primer. And I never do that. I always have a primer on. So if anyone is curious about what happens to this product without a primer, drop a comment in the comment section down below and I'll be sure to answer where I can. I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and I'll see you in my next one.